Alright, this is John Cullen at DiscountJuicers.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. In this episode, we're going to show you guys the latest and greatest juicer that will allow you to juice with the least amount of effort. You know, some people may say effortless juicing, and there's other juicers out there that are called effortless juicers. And I'll tell you guys straight up that the Hurom H70 is the most effortless juicer that I've ever found, right? It's currently 2025. This machine came out in late 2024. I don't understand why some influencers out there still promote other juicers that have been made years before that haven't had any major improvements and can take 4 to 5 times longer when cleaning. On my channel, you guys are always going to find the latest and greatest juicers, the machines that work the best, that make it easier for you so you can actually juice more often and get the benefits of the fruits and vegetables, leafy greens, especially things like carrots in you, because I know you guys aren't eating carrots in any large amounts. There have been published studies that show when you drink carrot juice, you get greater beta-carotene absorption and faster into your bloodstream than just eating raw carrots alone. That's why it's very important to me to drink carrot juice on a regular basis, and I hope you guys would want to do it too. And when I juice carrots in my home these days, I use the Hurom H70 because, as you guys will learn, I'm going to time the process so you guys can see basically the overall time from start to sip is what I'm going to call it, because that's how long the total time is. But in addition, so I'm going to time that on one timer, and on the other timer, I'm going to time the hands-on time. That's how much time you're actually physically doing something to make your juice. In the olden days, you'd have to sit and push each produce item into the juicer, right? That is now all time saved because of modern juicers such as the Hurom H70 that have the hopper that you can literally load up and then walk away and let the juicer do all the work without you. In addition, the Hurom got you also on the flip side, because when you're done juicing, you always got to clean the juicer. Most juicers use a traditional juicing screen that you got to take a little small toothbrush brush and scrub out so you don't get those holes clogged and your juicer performance decreases over time. That can take 4 to 5 minutes on some of the other hopper juicers out there. With the Hurom H70 in this episode, as I'll show you guys, it literally takes me about 60 seconds to clean this machine, right? So my total hands-on time is like literally opening the bag, dumping the carrots into the hopper, shutting it, turning the machine on, and then cleaning it at the end. Otherwise, the juicer's doing all the work. I could be off in my garden doing something else, playing with my kids if I had them, or whatever other more important things you need to do instead of sit over the juicer and spend your valuable time making juice, right? This is really the big advantage that the Hurom H70 has over any other juicer on the market. And honestly, guys, that's why I use it most. So without further ado, let's go ahead and juice up 4 pounds of carrots to see how long it takes overall time and how much basically hands-on time I have. So first step is we're going to turn on both these timers. They're going. Now we're going to go ahead and now cut open the bag of pre-washed baby carrots. These are washed and pre-cut. I do encourage you guys to use whole carrots. They are more nutritious. As you guys can see, we fit maybe 3/4 of the bag in the machine. We now turn it on. Now we can go ahead and hit stop on the effort time because the machine is working without me. I don't have to do anything else. So we're going to go ahead and let the machine work without me, and we're going to come back at you when we need to actually load up more carrots. Alright, as you guys can see, the Hurom H70 almost finished juicing all those carrots. So the next step is we're going to go ahead and start up the active time that I need to work, because I'm going to have to load up more carrots in there. So we'll turn that on, take this other bag, and we're going to go ahead and cut this bag open up the hopper. We're going to go ahead and once again dump more of these carrots in there. We're going to go ahead and shut the lid, let that continue to juice, and we're going to go ahead and add both these carrots together. Once again, this is active me working time. I'm actually kind of doing something. But now we can go ahead and hit stop on the active work time because now the juicer is doing all the work without me. We're gonna go ahead and speed this part of the video up so you guys can see the entire juicing process happen in front of your eyes. Alright, as you guys can see, the Hurom is pretty much almost finished juicing all that. Next up, we're going to go ahead and turn on the active time or hands-on time again, stop the machine, drop the rest of the carrots in there. We're going to go ahead and push down the pulp container so we can catch more pulp in there. Now we're going to go ahead and hit stop there once again. We're going to go ahead and speed this part of the video up for you guys, save you guys some time. Alright guys, so the juicer's juicing and I've actually made more juice than I expected. So now we got a little more hands-on time. We got to go ahead and start this up, get this going. We're going to close the spout cap. We got to take out literally our 1 quart of carrot juice. We got to put a new glass in, right? Oh, this is so hard work. And now we're going to go ahead and turn it back on and let the machine continue. Alright guys, so the machine is about done, but I'm not doing anything yet, so I don't have to turn on the hands-on time. We're going to go ahead and let the machine work a little bit longer, make sure the pulp stops coming out and the juice stops dripping out of the machine. Even if you're away and let the machine run a little bit longer, it's not really a problem. This has a full 30-minute duty cycle. We've been running approximately 8 minutes total at this point. I think we're pretty much ready and done. So once again, we're going to go ahead and turn on the start on how much active time. We'll turn it off. I'll go ahead and pick up some of this pulp, put it back in the machine, in the catch bin. And next up, we could go ahead and once again hit stop there on the timer. And you guys can see we got almost 5 cups of juice. We probably got 4 cups and 3/4 of a cup. So 4 cups and 3/4, almost 5 cups of juice, literally made with a Hurom. All right, guys, so we have about a little bit over a minute invested at this time of me just like literally loading the juicer up, pushing down the pulp bin a little bit. And now the second part of this video is out. Now we need to clean the machine. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out to the sink and show you guys how long it actually takes me to clean using the spray head on my sink. All right, guys, so we got the juicer out here and it's ready to clean. So now this is more active time. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the active meter. And now we're just gonna go ahead and turn on my sprayer and we're gonna go ahead and spray all the parts of the juicer off. Once again, amazing thing about this is no scrubbing. Literally in just a few seconds. As you guys can see, we got the catch cup clean. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take apart the juicer and just let this sprayer spray it down all the different spaces inside. Turn it over, spray off the bottom here. I say the higher pressure spray, you'll be able to do this more fast and more efficient and get it cleaner. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out the 2-piece auger. Once again, you can spray off the outside of the auger, spray the inside of the auger, then you're going to go ahead and take it off. Spray out the inside, spray out the outside, boom, that's clean also. Finally, we're going to go ahead and take apart the front gas gauge, get this all sprayed out really nice. Next up, we got the main bowl here, spray out the bowl, spray out the bottom of the bowl, get all this stuck pulp out, and then spray right underneath here. All right, that's it. That's done cleaning. Gonna go ahead and hit stop on our active time, and our continual time or sip to glass or start to glass is still running. All right, guys. So the next step is I get to sip the juice I made. That's delicious. And turn off the start to sip time. And now I'm going to show you guys the overall time it took. Literally, you guys saw me clean this machine in a little bit over a minute with my sprayer on my sink. And we're going to go over the total times, all right? So as you guys can see on the stopwatch app there, the total hands-on time was about 2.5 minutes, guys, from about a minute or so loading up the machine, minute and 15, and then about a minute and 15 to clean the juicer, just spraying it off. All the parts are nice and clean. They just need to dry off now. No scrubbing with the Hurom H70. This is the amazing point of the Hurom H70. They get you on both sides. When you start juicing, you literally load up the juicer, shut the hopper. That's all the work you need to do. You walk away, let the juicer juice without you. Maybe you got to fill the hopper, 2 or 3 times like I did, which, once again, took a little bit over a minute. And then at the end, you got your juice made and you have about a minute to clean. Guys, it does not get any simpler than this. I don't know why some influencers out there still promote juicers that take a lot more time to clean, that can really inflate this time by another 4 minutes, But yeah, this is the quickest way you could do it, and I know a lot of people just won't juice because it's not convenient. The Hurom H70, I am glad to say, makes juicing the most convenient out of any juicer I've ever tested or sold. In the last 30 years, I've actually been juicing. That's why I am a huge fan of the Hurom H70, and I would encourage you guys not to buy other juicers if cleaning is your biggest pain point, right? I want you guys to start juicing every single day, and the Hurom H70, honestly, gets me to juice more often, and I'm confident it will get you guys to juice more often as well, because once again, you only have to invest 2.5 minutes of your hands-on or your precious time. Now, of course, right, the total overall elapsed time, including everything, was about 10.5 minutes. But of course, for like 8 of those minutes, the machine's running without you. You don't even have to babysit it like when you leave your kids and you go out for a fancy dinner with your husband or wife, all right? And that is really, truly the beauty of the Hurom H70. And of course, this juice tastes simply amazing. Now, I will say, the Hurom H70, due to the design, does tend to put more pulp in the juice in most cases. In few cases, it may put less pulp in the juice than a standard stainless steel screen juicer. You could buy a simple sieve at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 to remove the pulp if you desire. That being said, I encourage you guys now, after looking at a lot of the published studies, to drink some of the pulp with your juice. You can get additional health benefits because of the small amounts of pulp that are actually put into the juice with the Hurom H70. Now, after watching this episode, you guys are ready to make the commitment to your health and to start juicing, and the investment in your health, right, to take it to the next level, and you guys are interested in buying the Hurom H70 juicer, I want you guys to use the coupon code CARROT, C-A-R-R-O-T, at Hurom.com. That coupon code will save you guys 10% off minimum, which is $59.99 on the Hurom H70 all the time, and on some occasions it may even save you guys more money if there are publicly available coupons or discounts available for the Hurom. I've negotiated with Hurom that my coupons will always get you guys the lowest price, because after all, my company is called DiscountJuicers.com. I founded this company to get you guys the lowest price on the juicers, and more importantly, show you guys always the best technology out there. That's why I always encourage you guys to watch my latest episodes where you see the latest technology, instead of some of my older episodes where maybe at the time some of those other juicers were best, but of course the latest and greatest are the newest videos. So I don't want you guys to miss out on the Hurom H70, so you guys could change you and your family's health and get juicing more often. Now, if you guys do end up using my coupon code and link, Hurom will share with me a small commission that allows me to spend my time to buy my produce, to make these videos, to show you guys information that you're not going to see on other YouTube channels. So I want to thank you guys so much who have supported me in the past and who will use my coupon code in the future. It allows me to continue to pay my video editor, who's amazing, pay my light bill, buy my carrots, and spend my time to make these videos where I basically cut through all the BS and share it with you guys just like it is, so you guys can have the best information to make the best purchase. So if I've helped you guys out, be sure to help me out and use my coupon code. It costs nothing to you, and a matter of fact, you're going to save 10% off. So thank you once again. So that pretty much brings me to the end of this episode, and I want to hear what you guys thought, right? Do you guys have a juicer that is easier to use, right, than the Hurom H70 that's going to take you less than 2.5 minutes of total time? How much time does it take you to make over a quart of juice? There's some juicers out there that you got to grind the produce up, you got to, put it in a bag, you got to crank it up and let the machine, juice it, and maybe you'll get more yield, but it's a sure heck of a lot more work, and I've met so many of my customers over the past that says, John, I have the best juicer, but I no longer use it anymore because it takes so much time. That's really where this machine shines. So now you could get some juice in you instead of not doing it and not get any juice in you. I want you guys that had formerly been juicing and know the benefits you guys could get to pick up the Hurom H70 so you could once again get the benefits of juice, feel amazing, and get healthier and flood your body with these valuable phytonutrients such as carotenoids that are in the carrots. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, hey, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, more importantly, share this with other people that unfortunately got out of juicing because juicing is too hard or have not yet made that juicer purchase because all the work that they believe juicing will entail. And as you guys saw in this episode, I proved that there's not much work to get a lot of juice. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button right down below so you can miss out on my new and upcoming episodes. I'll be coming out every 5 to 7 days. You never know what new juicer I'll be unboxing, what new juicing knowledge bombs I'll be sharing with you guys, or what new juicer comparisons or other kitchen appliances I'll be sharing with you guys so you guys could process your fruits and vegetables and other plant foods in the best ways possible to maximize your nutrition. Make sure you click the little bell so you get notified as my new discount. And finally, be sure to check past episodes. Past episodes are a wealth of knowledge. Over 800 episodes at this time on this channel dedicated to you guys all about how to juice and the best appliances to do it. Links down below also to some of my favorite videos I've made in the past with the Hurom H70. I've made my green juice in there. I've made beet juice in there. I've made different orange juices in there. I made all different kinds of juices. Pineapple juice without clogging. Links down below to all those videos as well so you can see how amazing and how versatile of a machine the Hurom H70 actually is. So with that, my name is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.